What's up guys, Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Got a sweet Flex Friday routine for you to try out today. Today is going to be an absolutely perfect representation of what our training is all about here. Everything I do for you is built upon the idea that I want to teach you the methods that allow you to be able to perform like a beast and look like one too, so that you can look good while being able to kick ass. And the way we do it is what I like to call power building. It's basically a combination of powerlifting and bodybuilding with a little bit of, strongman sprinkled in, because I'm a washed up strongman guy. And anyway, today what we're gonna do is show you how to set up a routine just like that, with a core built around performance and supporting role of bodybuilding, so that you can not just be able to be fast, strong, and explosive with how you move weights and move your body inside and outside the gym, but also be able to back it up with the ability to look good naked. So without further ado, let's get to today's Flex Friday routine. Like I said, it's a perfect representation of how you can be able to train for performance and aesthetic gains. So without further ado, let's get started. Throw this in and let me know how it goes for you.
All right, so to kick things off, we're going to start with more performance enhancing gains. That's when I'm going to do more plyometrics, any speed work, or anything that's going to give me an advantage in building or adapting to increasing the amount of strength or speed I can produce in my body. The reason I do that is because in the beginning, when we're fresh, that's when we're able to make those adaptations to a greater degree. Afterwards, when we're kind of burnt out, that's when we're more susceptible to program in more of the size building and aesthetics-based bodybuilding type gains. So right here, it's just about priming your nervous system and getting your body adapt to building more of the speed, explosiveness, and ultimately the performance gains that we're going for. And after we do those central nervous system and muscle priming exercises to build speed, we're going to go right into our core lift, which in this case is going to be some speed work on the bench press. Now, it's going to be lightweight, which anytime we do dynamic speed work, that's always going to be the case. The objective here isn't to go to failure, isn't going to to try to lift as much weight as possible. Objective here is to lift a lighter load, usually in the 40 to 60% range, and do so to increase or get our body to adapt to increasing the rate of force development. So we're just trying to get our body to increase how quickly we can produce maximal force. And usually after that third rep is when science has shown that bar speed reduces. So just stick with those 3 reps, do them as fast and explosively as possible with good form, and you'll notice a big difference in how quickly and explosively you can move that bar when doing even heavier bench work. Now, after we do that speed work and we get all the performance gains and explosiveness that we're going for, we're going to shift more towards the bodybuilding spectrum, which traditionally speaking is going to be all about building as much muscle mass in a symmetrical and balanced proportion as possible, and match that with muscularity and conditioning too. And the way we're going to do that is a traditional superset kind of circuit format where we're using free weights in a compound movement scenario where we're getting a lot of time under tension while stressing as many muscle fibers in the large muscle groups as possible. So that's when you see that that push-pull circuit go into play. So it's going to give you a nice little pump and going to get your heart rate up for greater metabolic response for fat burning and more muscularity. And then we're going to move to a different plane of movement, which is going to be overhead work. Traditionally speaking, I focus more on doing a strict press to force more muscle growth, or even just a military dumbbell or barbell press. But every once in a while, I will throw in a push press like this. Great for building a lot of upper back strength, delts, obviously, tricep size, and it will get you some rock solid core activation as well. And then just finishing things off, we're going to do a curl press complex with a push-up thrown in at the end to further increase that time under tension and up that heart rate so that we can build muscle in all the areas that we want to look stacked and jacked in, while, like I said, getting that more muscular, ripped up aesthetic look that we're all going for. So just doing these as a finisher, this is going to be more along the lines of, like I said, that bodybuilding. So just remember, whenever you're planning all of your training routines and you're trying to do more of a combination of powerlifting and bodybuilding, stick with your more speed and strength-based performance gains and those adaptations in the beginning, and then after those priming events and the core lifts, do the bodybuilding work for hypertrophy and muscularity right after that.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that routine and want more of the same, let me know by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our fresh new tips and routines that will show you how to be able to look good and kick ass too. And if you're looking for a strong blueprint that allows you to piece together a more effective routine that allows you to be faster, stronger, more explosive with the ability to look good too, then do yourself a favor and pick up a free copy of the muscle building blueprint that I put together for you by simply clicking on that button right there. When you do, I'll take you to the next page, which breaks down every powerful free module you're getting with this kick-ass free bodybuilding blueprint, as well as what you need to do in order to allow me to email it directly to your inbox free of charge. Like I said, just click on that button right there and I'll take you to the next page, which breaks it all down for you. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.